is, the Bridges Hip Hop here with Jamal Woolard, talking all that jazz with G Fields. Y'all know what it is, man. We here bridging the gap between something old and something new, or something and nothing. So today I got my good friend, my brother, my heart, my twin, Jamal Woolard, here on the show today. You know, the Bridges Hip Hop is a platform that we built to bridge the gap between some of the old artists and the new artists, or the old eras and the new eras. So being that you are part of the foundation, and I know that you coming from Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, hip hop is in your veins. So today I just want to kind of have a conversation with you, my brother, and just kind of talk about how you got started.
It's all good. What's happening? What's happening?
You, man. So how did you get started, man, with music? Because I know a lot of people don't understand the hip-hop side of you because they've seen you acting on the screen so much. So I want you to just let them know how you got started in the world of hip-hop.
As far as being gravy.
Yeah, being gravy.
It started back in the 90s doing music with Red Cafe, Q the Kid, going back to Brooklyn, going back to New York, doing the gravy shit, running around, doing mixtapes with Wu Kid and Cutmaster C and DJ Envy and Clue. Big up to my nigga Clue.
Shout out to Clue, Envy, and all.
Shout out to everybody that I was fucking with at that time. And we was running around doing dirty money. We had a lot of fun, man. It was just rap. You know, rap back then, a lot of fun. No pandemic, no diseases. You know,
a lot easier, right?
A lot easier to deal with. You know, a lot easier money to spend. Game different now, you know what I'm saying? All these 360 deals and everything else, but it was fun back then. Man, that was a fun time.
Yeah, I know, man. Digging
DVDs.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. I've been a fan of the Come Up DVDs.
Yeah, my man Big Fendi was doing his thing, and
Yeah, so it's good. It's good to know, man, that you're still here, man, standing. You know, which a lot of people, you know, can't say that they're still around in the mix, you know, and you've stood the test of time. I feel like you know, earlier on having that experience in New York and where hip hop basically started out, you know, where we in the South was sitting around dreaming about what y'all were doing. And it was just a pleasure, man, to even, you know, be introduced to you earlier on, you know, knowing that you were part of the foundation, bro, you know, and being responsible for helping a lot of people along the way, man.
Yeah, you too, man. You was doing your thing with Eric Sherman and doing the engineering and all that.
Yeah.
People don't know that.
Yeah,
you was in that music gang. Yeah, you was in that shit deep too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But you know, I gotta give you your flowers too.
Yeah, I gotta
so,
give you yours too, gang.
Yeah, man, I
so
appreciate that.
Like, this ain't nothing new to you, nigga.
Yeah,
you absolutely some of the greats.
Yeah, man. You know, and it felt good, G. And that's part of what we're trying to do here today is like let these younger artists know that, you know,
pay homage.
Yeah, man.
They ain't humble enough. They don't pay homage.
That's what I'm talking. There he is, right there, G.
That's when we talking about the 21 Savage thing, but nah.
Come on, man.
That nigga must be out his motherfucking mind.
Come on, man.
Yeah, man. New York, nigga, what's happening?
Yeah, absolutely, man. How you insult?
Yeah, you can't insult.
How you insult like that, man?
Come on, man.
Nas is one of the greats.
Chill.
Man. It's the great.
Chill. And I like 21 Savage.
Yeah, I'm
bumping. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm bumping the nigga. I just finished bumping the nigga. I'm bumping him and Drake.
Joints I say I can listen to.
I'm bumping with him and Drake. But you can't go at Nas. I'm gonna have to pull that shit out the truck. You go out of Nas.
Yeah, absolutely. So
Escobar.
So Gravy, man. Let them know how you came up with the name Gravy, because I know it's a very authentic thing for you. So how did you come up with the name Gravy?
Well, that was back in the day, man. I used to try to stay on top of my rap game, so Gravy's always on top. You know what I'm saying? When you put the gravy on top, it just make everything taste better, that's all.
Yeah, no matter what it is, as long as the gravy's on top.
Yeah, you gotta add that gravy to it, because it should be dry without it.
So you had a creative mind from the start, man. You know, you was always
the sauce. Me and my niggas, our crew, me and my man Omar. My man Omar, man. Yeah, Omar Glover, man.
Yeah, shout out to Omar, man.
Shout out to him. Shout out to Gowanus. That's where we was recording with Gowanus Projects. When I first met Q the Kid in high school, and then I met Red Cafe afterwards, and shit like that. We started the franchise, and it was the Violator album, and R.I.P. to Chris Lighty, and
shout out to Chris Lighty.
Fendi introduced me to Busta Rhymes, and that shit was amazing. Shout out to my big bro Busta Rhymes. Shout out to Special. Shout out to Fat Joe. Taught me a lot. Fat Joe, man. You know, so we ran around, man. We ran around. We ran around the Brooklyn streets and we made a name for ourselves, and we did very good, man. You know what I'm saying? I made a Tupac album. I made a couple of albums. I wrote a couple of records.
Yeah.
So we did some great things at that time.
Man, it's incredible.
Yeah, man. So it's been a journey for you, you know.
Yeah, it's been a good journey, man. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people don't know that you've been signing. You got a lot of quite a few deals, man.
Yeah, I got a couple of deals. It just never was the right situation.
Yeah, you know.
Sometimes it's just God putting you in the right situation. Maybe you wasn't ready at that time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But you was pretty smart about them contracts and stuff back then, because you was kind of really much independent back then yourself.
Yeah, we had good lawyers. Man. We had a lot of good lawyers. And then them lawyers left the game and became presidents of labels.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we had some good things. But you know,
especially with Dave. And shout out to Dave. R.I.P.
Shout out to Chris Lighty.
Dave, Chris Lighty, yeah.
Chris Lighty was my guy, man.
Yeah, Violated.
A lot of money, Violated Records. Yeah. That was the first big check.
So was Brooklyn where you first started rhyming, or did you go somewhere else and started? You just got
Brooklyn, my home. That's where I first started rapping.
Yeah.
At 14 years old, listening to LL and Kane and Rakim and
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Big inspirations, mine too.
Oh man, those was the guys. They still the guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I know the world like to know, man. You know, the world like to know certain things. You know, I know that I've been around you long enough to know, man, you are one of the most amazing actors, bro, that I've ever met. You give me the bug to even want to try it, bro.
Appreciate it.
You know, and I know we kind of fast forward a little bit, but you gave me the opportunity to be a part of so many things with film, man, and it really it's an amazing journey with that too, man. I know you got many movies out right now.
We work.
You are the Tubi king right now. I know that for a fact. That's facts, y'all.
Working.
Shout out to Tubi. Shout out to Jamal
Woolard.
Movies behind movies. So how many action movies did you put out last year?
Oh man, I wouldn't know. I can't remember all the joints, but it's a lot of joints.
Yeah,
we got a lot of joints coming, and we got some getting ready to drop this year, 2023. We got a bunch getting ready to drop. We got a bunch we getting ready to shoot.
Tell us some of the films you got.
Damn, I gotta look at my list.
That's okay, man.
Because when I be doing these interviews, I was like, yo, I gotta make a list one day. Cause when I be missing people, they be mad. So I don't want to miss nobody.
Yeah, but I know you got one.
Shout outs to Detroit. Number one, shout out to Detroit. What up, though? Quick Money is coming out. That's a film we did in Detroit. Shout out to all my Detroit players. Dirty Gang. We shot that in Atlanta.
Yeah, Dirty Gang.
You know what I'm saying? Dirty Gang is amazing. You a part of that joint.
Yeah, can't wait for that. Shout out to Cricket. Yeah,
shout out to Good Shooter. Shout out to Money Maker Records.
Shout out to
I saw the neck. You already know Money Maker Records.
Money Maker Records. Shout out.
Shout out to Bad Blood, my man Greg. Shout out to Trust Nobody, my man Steve-O. Trust Nobody 2, we just shot. Shout out to City of Gods. That's on the way. And shout out to Casket Drop. That's out now, my man James.
Man, shout out to Jamal Woolard for doing a great job, man. An amazing job.
We got a bunch of other ones that we shot. Heavier Part 2. Crossroads Part 2 and 3 is coming. We're starting to shoot that in the next 2 weeks. And we got some other films we shooting. Then I'm coming with Only Friends is another movie we're shooting in Houston. Check out that Armstrong. That movie just dropped. It's hard. It's out right now.
Armstrong, definitely.
Casket Drop is out right now. I mean, it's so many, man. Shout out to my man Robertson.
Shout out to man.
Super turned this fuckers on the way. Shout out to my man Beezy from Detroit. Steve. Shout out to my man Swift. Swift from Milwaukee. We got some films coming on the way.
The Swift Films.
Yeah, Swift Films.
Shout out to Swift Films.
You know, I mean, Money ENT, we just working, man. Hey, man, whatever.
ENT. So when did you develop that craft of acting, man? Because I know you had some super key players that influenced you with the screen. So where did you get that started?
That was the game when they brought the game to me. Mark Pitts and Wayne Barrows, when they brought the game to me and we did Notorious, that was just it was just phenomenal, man. The work effort was crazy. We went to worked on that, and I studied at Juilliard. I went to Juilliard, and we learned.
That's
we learned.
huge. That's huge.
We learned how to, do key things to show me the game. And once I learned the game, I just took it from there.
Yeah. So your first theatrical film, major film, you nailed the role, Biggie.
Yeah, that was good.
Man, that was
That
amazing.
good.
How was it working with Angela Bassett?
Oh man, that's a classic, man. I used to watch it on TV. That's the funny part.
Oh yeah, right.
Right? Watching on TV as a child and then working with it, that's crazy.
It
That's how it show
didn't
you
seem
how
like you
things-
even buckled, G. It didn't seem like you even blinked one time. You know, most people be intimidated by something like that. It didn't seem like you blinked one time, bro.
I mean, when you got the hunger and the passion for something that you love to do,
Yeah.
then I guess it's just a natural feeling. Just
Yeah.
like you when you doing your sex.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you playing, like that's something you love to do.
Yeah, something I
I
love
think
to do.
everybody wants to do something they love to do.
You love to do, right?
know what I mean?
Well,
It's
everybody
a lot
doesn't
of-
get the opportunity, but when you do,
Man, you know, and it's just about tapping in. I think if people tap in more to themselves and finding what lane is works best for them, they'll be good.
yeah.
It's just sad when you find a lane that you don't want to do.
Yeah,
That you ain't in love with the lane.
And then somebody forcing your hand to do it. as
Right,
well,
right,
you know,
right, right.
and not giving you your natural ability to do what you really want to do.
Right,
really, right, man.
right.
Yeah, because you're right.
Right.
Speaking of the sax, we just dropped the single. Me and you just
Right,
dropped the
we
single.
dropped the
It's out
sax
right
joint,
now, man.
right.
You know what I mean? Knucklehead
Yeah.
tribute to Grover Washington. We
Mhm.
came up with the joint. You know, pretty easy, man. It was
Yeah.
pretty easy for us to do
That's
that,
it.
man. I appreciate you showing me love
That's
on
all
that too.
love
Yeah,
on
man.
that joint.
Yep. So that's out right now. Knuckleheads is out. Tribute to Grover Washington Jr. Featuring my man Gravy on it. You know,
Mhm.
couldn't have done it without you, bro.
Nah, it's
you know?
all
It's
good.
in the
Man. I just
AMS,
follow your lead. That's what
Bridges
you do.
Hip Hop.
You do
G
your
Fields
jazz. You
Music
heard
Group.
AMS.
Yeah.
You already know.
Bass is the mothership, man. And shout out to D Boogie, man, my cameraman right here, right now, as we
Yeah.
speak behind all of that, and shot the video, man, and did a great job, and
Yeah,
also the
shout out to
cameraman for
everybody.
these shows.
Shout out to my man David
Yeah.
Sincere in the building.
David Sincere in the building. Never
shout
leave
out to
home
him.
without Sincere.
Right. Money
Yeah,
Maker.
my man, yeah.
Money Maker Records. Shout out to them.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, shout out to Good Shooter. Shout out to
Shout out to Good Shooter, my brother.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Hope
yeah.
to have him on the show soon.
Oh, for sure.
definitely,
You know,
definitely.
shoot out, man. That's Atlanta.
Definitely. So going back, man, just a little bit to New York. I know you made the transition to Atlanta. We both made the transition to Atlanta.
Well,
So,
first I was doing New York, and then I was doing Long Island. I was doing Wyandotte.
doing,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Shout out to my man Dipper.
Yeah, shout out to
You
Dipper,
know, shout
Big
out
Dipper.
To my man,
Yeah.
you know, Chip doing his thing in Wyandotte.
man.
Shout out to Alvin Tony.
Oh man, shout R.I.P.
Yeah, shout
man.
out to the
R.I.P.
great
man.
Alvin
Oh
Tony,
my God,
man.
yeah, man.
Man, whew,
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
history in the making.
Absolutely, man.
Shout out to my man Dessa. Yeah, all that. I mean, listen, man. Wyandotte, second home.
One dance, man. Definitely.
Long
man.
Island, Strong Island.
Get it in, Strong
Rock
Island.
Kent,
Shout out to Strong Island, man.
Keith
Everything.
Murray,
Keith
LOD.
Murray, man. You already
Shout out
know.
to the Twins.
De La Soul.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
we
whole-
heavy in
yeah.
we heavy in the
The
dance,
vibe, the
man.
vibe was always crazy, you know. in
Yeah,
Long
Ron
Island,
dance, man.
you know.
I'm claiming that. You know what I'm saying? We used to run through Amityville and all that, but you know what it is.
Yeah, all
Ron
the,
dance.
yeah. Outside of them boroughs,
Huntsville,
but the fact,
Brentwood.
but the fact that you got to, just man, you got to take over New York. I mean, coming from Brooklyn to Bronx, you know, ran through all that. Then you ran through Long Island, and you ended up here in Atlanta.
Yeah, I like Atlanta. Atlanta got a lot of work, man.
Yeah.
A lot of work.
We've been working since we've been here. G.
Yeah, Atlanta's a lot
I've
of
never
work.
not been in work. Right? At work, we
Atlanta's
always
got
had
a
some work.
lot
to do.
going on. Hospitality is great. South holding it down. They had the game and smashed for what? Now almost 20 years.
At least 20 years.
They got the game and they still got it.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm
we had to
saying?
respect
shout
it,
out to
too.
Lil Baby. Shout out to Future.
Shout out to all of them, man.
QC. Shout out to Coach. Shout out to P. Shout out to everybody. Fats.
Yeah.
Shout out to all my niggas out there
Yeah.
getting that paper.
Getting that paper, man. Concerts, everything
Man,
you want
they
is
doing
out
it
here,
all,
man.
man. It's Lil
Everything you
Baby's
want is out
world,
here.
man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Shout out to him, man.
Shout out to
He
him.
is murdering the
Shout out to
game right
Finesse,
now.
man. Shout out to Moneybag. Shout out to everybody, man. You heard?
G Bunny, man. Hey, I missed that road, brother.
Yeah,
we got to get
yeah.
back on the road,
Yeah,
man.
back to
we done some
Mississippi.
touring, man.
Mississippi.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, tell them about Mississippi,
Oh man, we done had some fun, man. We done ran through
all
Central Mississippi,
Yeah.
North Mississippi, all the way down to South Mississippi, where I met my partner Alvin Mays. You know, shout out to Alvin Mays,
Big
AMS.
A, what up, AMS? You already
was
know.
running the whole thing, nightclub down there, 10,000 square foot facility, AMS with a birth. Ended
yeah.
up moving here to Atlanta, man, and me and G been rocking ever since, man. And
Yeah.
I'm just loving the opportunity here in Atlanta myself, man. I got a few projects coming up, and well, we got a few
Right,
projects coming. We still
absolutely.
got the whole Same place to shoot.
Same place.
You know,
Yeah.
you directing
Episodes
that.
with that.
Directing that.
Episodes,
Yeah, man.
We got a lot of joints. Shout out to Eric Sherman. What up,
Yeah.
E?
What's up, E-Dub? You know what it
He
is.
to score that joint.
Yeah, definitely, man. I'm sure he'll jump in and be ready, man. So I just want, man, again, man, talk about the bridges hip hop a little bit, man, because again, it's so important, man. We're losing a lot of artists.
Man, that's
There's a
the
lot
crazy
of
part.
things going on right now that I feel like that's not even in alignment with hip hop, but hip hop is getting the blame
Right.
for senseless killings, murders. It's just how do you think we could stop, man, or could we stop these young kids from destroying the culture?
Man, that's a hard one. That's a hard one. I say it's a hard one because once you get to a certain level, it's not that you stop caring. It's just that you're not there no more. So the young boys don't respect. You know what I mean? You're not around like you used to be.
Like our OGs were still around when we were growing.
But but even in Brooklyn, man, these new young dudes don't respect how when all the OGs was there. You know what I'm saying? Like the Bushes, the JRs, the Kings, you know what I'm saying, who was running around the streets of BK and doing what they do to the scooters, to the Zuts, to the Benjis, to the all the gangsters in the world that was really doing it, we give praise to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We pay our homage to. The young boys nowadays don't pay no homage. They feel like if you wasn't here and you're not here now, then you can't say
tell
nothing,
me
not
nothing, like
knowing the history of what they face with.
So you saying all the referees left? Ain't no rules. No rules in
But
the
you
game.
know what? It is rules true to the game. It is the rules.
But they don't follow the rules.
Yeah, they don't follow the rules.
But we know that we set rules
There's
and boundaries.
Yeah,
for
there's
it.
the boundaries there.
Yeah, we did set
respect you respect your OGs, just like you respect a grown person, and you know what I mean.
Growing up, yeah.
Yeah, growing up, you see a lady crossing the street, old lady, you help her with her bags and stuff like that. If a neighbor seen you out of pocket and you was doing something,
didn't even have to be your mom, your aunt.
Nah,
Be laid
they
down
check
the block.
Yeah, they check you. But if a person now touch somebody's kid, man,
You going to war with the whole family,
yeah,
man.
we're gonna see it on the TikTok. We're gonna see it on the Snapchat. We're gonna see it on the technology. So I think the principle is gone. The morals is all gone and twisted. But I mean, all we could do is pray, man. That's all. You know what I mean? That's all I feel like. I just wake up every day and pray all day to just make it a better place.
Yeah, see, because G, I know you've had your hands on a lot of the young talent, man. Even down here earlier on, Thug, man, Young Thug, man.
Man, shout out to my
shout
boy,
out to
Young
Thug,
Thug,
man. I remember you first introduced me
Free Thug.
to Young Thug, man,
Yeah.
some years ago, and man, just from the
my
very
man,
start.
My man Shooter.
Yeah, from the very start,
Yeah,
Shooter.
my
Yeah,
man Shooter introduced me to Young Thug, and
Yeah,
we was
man.
running around
yeah,
crazy.
man. I remember from the very start,
Yeah,
G.
yeah, Thug is
And
it.
and I know you saw
Free
some
Thug.
stuff in him, and we ended up, man, bringing him down there, doing the show with him
Yeah,
at the club,
yeah,
man.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
just to see the position that he's in now, man, it's horrible.
Yeah.
It's
God gonna
horrible,
fix it.
man.
God gonna fix
Yeah,
it.
man,
He gonna
man.
get up out of there.
Yeah, man. Hopefully, man, that everything work out, all is well with him, man. Shout out to Young Thug,
God
man.
gonna get up out of there. Free
Very
Thug.
intelligent guy, man.
Free Thug, man.
Free Thug,
He's
bro.
a genius.
Yeah, absolutely,
Get my boy
man.
up out of there.
Yeah, man, because there's too much creativity. He got so much left.
Man, oh man.
Yeah.
The hate, man. The hate's something
Man,
special.
he just have a lot going on in the streets right now, man. You know,
Mhm.
a lot of talking, cross talking, a lot of things going on, and I just feel like, man, what does it take for somebody to be a solid dude now, man? I mean, man, just to be solid, man. What does it
The
take?
truth. Just just tell the truth.
But it's telling the truth,
Even if it hurts.
doing the wrong thing, though.
Even if you're doing the wrong thing and you telling the truth of why you're doing it, you can still explain some of the things, because sometimes if you open your mouth to speak to the right people, they'll give you a way out.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It's a lot of times it's the ego with us as black
yeah,
people. You know
definitely.
what
I
I'm
agree.
saying? That ego be just putting niggas in the grave,
Yeah.
trying to hold their crown.
Take off, man.
Yeah, you take off. Terrible.
Yeah, man.
Right, terrible.
R.I.P., bro. Like,
Terrible.
another great young
Yeah.
legend. I would
Yeah.
say young legend, man,
Yeah,
because
he
20
got
years
the
from now,
rights. He got the
I feel like
rights.
20 years from
He
now,
got
people will
music out.
still be
Yeah.
listening to the
He got the
Migos.
fire. Yeah,
Future,
yeah.
Drake. There's a few of them. Wayne. There's a few of them that will pick up that torch and
Yeah,
become
that's
the
right.
grandfathers of hip hop. But
That's right.
I just want the culture to keep going, man.
I'm talking all that jazz. That remind me of
That's stunning.
yeah,
That's why I got
and
it from.
LOG, the Bulldogs when
Yeah.
they had that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's where, you know, being metaphoric, being an
Classic.
artist, that's what I was thinking about. And at the
Classic.
same time, I'm a jazz artist, so the metaphor hit me. So I was like, yeah, talking all that jazz with G
Right.
Fields.
That was to be it.
Yeah, man, those
that
are the
was a great
days, man.
idea.
And I just, man, there's no more 106 in parks. Like, there's no more fun.
I
in
think
the
Tigger
music
came back with
industry.
Basement, didn't he? Something like
I
that.
hope so, man. Did he come back with it?
Something like Tigger coming back.
Rap
with
City, the Basement,
That was
man.
it.
Oh, either Yo
But
MTV
yo, man,
Raps
take it
before
back
that.
to my man Ralph McDaniel. Shout out
Take
to
it back, Video Music Box.
Cause that was the mecca.
I think he just received this major award not too long ago, man. A
Video
couple weeks
Music
ago.
Box, Ralph McDaniel.
Yeah, shout out to Ralph
that's my
McDaniels, man.
Hey, listen, you couldn't do
Or
nothing
Fab
without-
Five Freddy.
Right, but you couldn't do nothing without that Video Music Box. 4 o'clock, right
Hey,
after
but-
watching He-Man.
Well,
Hey,
you know, videos gave people another look into our world
That's
because
right.
you know for so
thanks to
long we was
Ralph
just
McDaniels.
doing it through a mic and a speaker, but when they were able to actually see us,
Yeah.
we were able to portray some of the things that were going on in the culture, man. But you know, hip hop is not just rap, man. You know, what about the fashion? You know, the trendy things.
The
You know, we
culture,
still like
period.
to stay fly with the trend,
Yeah,
man.
the
Like
culture.
and the graffiti. You know, I know
Oh,
you've seen
man, my
that
brother
100
West
times.
used to do that graffiti. Yeah, he used
know.
to do that graffiti hard.
We don't have that no more.
Used to call
G.
him Dinak.
We don't
Yeah.
have it no more. Nobody's picking up and running with those tools. So some of the culture's slipping because I guess it's more important now to have cars and jewelry and things that
I
people.
don't know, man. Just
you
need
know,
to
it's
get
more
back to the
important.
art form, man.
Yeah,
Make that music.
yeah. So
Because it's taking care of people's lives, man.
yeah, so workshops, man. I'm planning to do some workshops this year in 2023 right here in the building. Teaching music, publishing, and copyrights and
Arts
things like that, man.
development.
Arts development. Get back to development where we know that we could not get signed to a label without artist development. You
Right.
needed to have a representative to help teach you how to even just interview, how to talk to people. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now, again, those were rules.
Right.
Those were boundaries that they said that we could not go past those to get on.
That's right.
Now it's like if you independently you go out there and do your own thing. You got 2,000 people watching you. They put you on because they feel like, okay, this guy, we can make money with him.
That's right. Get
They don't care about the culture. They care about the money they can make right
Yeah,
now.
it's a business.
Yeah, man.
The bridge.
The
That's why you
bridge,
got
man.
the bridge.
Yeah, and that's why I got the bridge. If you notice, this is the Brooklyn Bridge here.
Yeah.
You know, that's the Brooklyn Bridge. We designed that logo, man.
That's
And
hard.
the bridge, the Queen's MC Shan. Shout out to
Yeah.
MC Shan
The
for
bridge
that
is
song.
over. The bridge
And-
is over.
There you go.
Right, but
With
it's
the-
not
it
over.
was competitive, you know,
Right.
with the KRS One.
That's
Yeah,
right.
man.
KRS
KRS-One,
One.
man. So
The God.
So how many? Who did you really like working with, G? Like I know you work with so many people, but who's that one person that you really like working with, hip hop wise?
Damn, man, that's a hard question. I like everybody, man.
But it gotta be
Um,
one, G, that just really like, yo, man, I couldn't wait to get a verse or write a verse or whatever.
I mean, I give you my top 4.
Okay, let me get the top. Let me get top 5.
I ain't got 5.
Now let me get 40.
I got 4.
I bet.
Number 1, Busta Rhymes.
Shout out to Busta
Yeah,
Rhymes.
that's a different type of love.
Genius.
So yeah, that's my guy. That's a different
Yeah.
type of love. Yeah, that's my guy. I love him, man. That's just a different type of love. Busta Rhymes, Fat Joe.
Ooh, another
Yeah, I
big,
gotta go Fat
huge
Joe.
one. Shout out to Joe.
I gotta go Fat
Shout
Joe.
out to
Me
Joey
and Fat
Crack.
Joe got a history.
Yeah.
That's a different type of love too.
BX.
Yeah, Fat Joe, man. Fat Joe taught me so much. Yeah, Fat Joe, that's my guy. Then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Jada.
Woo! Heavy, G.
Yeah, I had to go Jada because
That's heavy.
That's my guy too.
Shout out to
And then
Jada
I'm
Kiss.
gonna go.
D Block.
I'm gonna go 5. I'm gonna go Fab, and then I'm gonna go
Ooh.
Hov
Fab Hov.
because that's where I'm from.
Look at that, man.
I ain't gotta talk about Big and Pac. That's
Yeah,
just legendary.
yeah,
That's
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
You-
So that's where I'm gonna go.
Damn, man, that's major.
Yeah, I mean, you can't go no. You know what I mean, that's just my personal
Your personal
relationships
rocks.
with
Yeah, yeah.
those 3, the Busta, Fat Joe, Jada, personal.
Yeah,
Fab is just the comp.
yeah,
Fab give me the competition in my
Yeah.
eyes. You know
yeah.
what I'm
Because
saying?
I feel like y'all was all in the underground circuit around the same
Yeah,
time.
we all started around
Graph
the same
and-
time. We all from
yeah.
Brooklyn. We all from, you know what I'm saying, Brevoy, LG, you know what I mean? So it's more of a competition thing with me.
Yeah.
with Fab. You know what I mean?
Man,
He just do great, consistent work.
I just can't wait for you to drop some more.
Yeah,
projects,
I need to, man. I need to. People be asking me like, "Great, what up with the
man.
music? What's up with the music?"
I know the movies and everything is keeping you busy, but we gotta find some time to get in that studio.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I love
We'll
engineering
figure
you,
it
brother.
out. Hey, you know we work, man.
I love engineering you, man.
We're gonna put some shit together. We working on it.
You know, I don't even technically like engineering that much anymore,
Nah, you hate
but
engineering.
but when it comes to you,
That's all
I
good.
know you want to.
We work easy though.
Yeah.
Cause we have a song
Yeah.
done in 20 minutes, so he love
Yeah,
that.
yeah, absolutely,
It ain't gonna
man.
take us no time to lay the joint down.
Yeah, man, because I can't wait, man, because I know you let quite a few projects go by,
Yeah,
and
sure
I know you
did.
still got them joints.
Yeah, I got some records.
But man, you got some records, G.
We gonna get them back out. We gonna.
I mean,
we
even
gonna-
on tour, man, with the play, man, we
Oh,
was working, man. You was
Yeah.
you was heavy with that, man. I just,
Yeah.
you know, like I said, I can't wait because it's just a question of when now. You know, when we're gonna do it.
When we gonna work.
I would love to put out a project this year, man.
Yeah,
You know,
we
and
gotta work, man.
definitely put out a project this
Plenty
year
of
because I feel like that's the untouched market for you. You know,
Yeah,
because
I gotta go back to the
people
music.
have not gotten gravy
Right.
the way that they should.
Right. Yeah. You ain't lying.
There's some
Yeah,
people
right.
that know now.
Yeah.
Make no mistakes now.
They know.
There's some people that know.
Yeah, they know.
But we gotta tap into the people that don't know.
Yeah, they do.
You
Yeah,
got
yeah.
a
So it's
whole
quite
new
a few that they
audience,
know. Right.
I'm
A whole
talking
new
about
millennium.
fire, G.
A whole new
Even that
millennium.
last joint you did with the on the soundtrack there with
Yeah,
Bianca Star.
yeah,
Shout out to
Bianca
Bianca Star.
Shout out to her.
Man,
Trust
that joint,
nobody.
you know,
Yeah, Milwaukee.
I'm a lyricist, man, and
Yeah.
you know, man, I was defining that whole lyrical content. The way you came on that joint was just
Yeah, she's
super
she's
hard,
dope.
man.
She's
I'm-
special too.
yeah, man. That voice is amazing, man.
Mhm.
But you know, at AMS, man, we feel like God don't make any mistakes, man.
No,
It's always
absolutely
kept
not.
us together, man. It's always,
Keep
no
it
matter
pushing.
what we wanted to do, man. No matter how many different directions we all went in, you know,
Right.
we always come
Met in
like,
the middle.
you know,
Absolutely.
yeah, you know, what they say, divide and conquer.
The bridge.
Yeah, man.
That's
So
it.
shooter, man, good shooter, man. Let's get back to this
Shooter, man.
brother. I got to give Miss Val know he not here, man. But
Yeah,
that
Shooter, my
brother,
man. That's my guy, man.
is
That's
definitely anchored here in Atlanta, man, to the point where,
my,
man,
yeah, Shooter doing big
there's
things.
nothing going on in this
He
city.
the one that got us shooting the movie Dirty Game.
Yeah,
I mean, you know, he the one that showed me Atlanta. He the one that showed
Yeah.
me everything
Yeah.
to know about Atlanta. I mean,
yeah, man.
Shooter need his flowers,
Yeah,
man.
and that's another underrated brother, man.
Yeah, like, oh man. Well, he
In
gonna
all
get his
kind of
flowers.
different ways, but
Yeah, he gonna
highly
get his-
respected.
Yeah, he gonna
Highly
get his respect off.
respected, man.
Oh, he gonna get his respect off.
Much bigger than love and hip hop.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Word.
much bigger than love and
They
hip
gonna
hop.
see. They gonna see
Yeah.
though. They
So,
gonna
man, I know that you have a young daughter, man. Do you feel like the
see.
entertainment
Shout out
business,
to my man Bucks too.
the entertainment business, is sinking into her veins at any point?
Yeah, my daughter wanna act.
Just want to act.
Yeah, she wanna act, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
work on her doing that. She
Yeah,
love
man.
to act.
Yeah, we had her in the same place, man.
Yeah, we're gonna
man.
have
She
her
was
back
confident,
too, doing
man.
a whole bunch of other things.
She's
So,
a Pisces like me.
Yeah,
And she's super confident.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not gonna be a hard road. I got a few kids, man, teetering on that line of entertainment, man. So
Mhm.
it's all love, man. You know, it's just good that we family, man, and you know we grown men now, man.
That's
You know,
it.
grown men, and it's good to sit here with my brother, knowing that we grew up together, man.
That sure
We
did.
done grew up together, bro. Like
Sure
it took,
did.
but you know, as men, man, I can admit, man, it takes us a lot more time to grow up than it does these females.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of times, man, we want so many different things, we don't know how to get somewhere and sit down.
Right.
You know, and I'm just so glad that for us it's not too late, because unfortunately a lot of people didn't make it to this point, man, and a lot of people will not make it to this point. The way things are going now, I feel like we grandfathers sitting back just watching our grandchildren die, man,
Yeah.
and you can't save them. You know, so with these platforms and these tools we have, I would like to use them, man, to be a voice as long as we can possibly be, because it's like my kids, like, even if they don't listen to me, I never stop talking to them.
Right.
Because at that one day, because I had OGs that used to tell me to stay in school, get out the corner. Hey, man, this is not it. And I'm looking, man, you can't tell me. How you going to tell me something? You looking messed up. You fucked up.
Right.
You ain't yet.
Right.
But not realizing that man was trying to tell me that this life led him to this.
Right. Later on.
Yeah, man. And, you know, and if they would just listen to us, man, a little bit. But I think that we are the only generation, G, that kind of do what our kids are doing. We kind of got a little bit of their fashion. We know their music. You know, our parents didn't know our music. They didn't want to hear. My mom didn't want to hear nothing from Run DMC. Now turn that mess off. Don't touch that blues station. Like they didn't know what we was doing outside, because I feel like our kids can't put nothing over on us now. If you on that block,
They
I know.
try.
I know you on that block. You selling dope? I know you selling dope. Like my son, you try to tell me something, bro, listen. Stop. Just stop, man. You don't know what's up, Dad. I just hate when they say stuff like, you don't know what, you don't understand. I'm like, bro, what don't I understand?
Right.
I've been down that road. So, man, you know, again, man, it's all about saving the culture, man. Talking all that jazz with G Fields, man. The Bridges hip hop, man. I just want to give you time to do a couple more shout outs, man. We're not going to keep a long drawing out interview because I feel like we got straight to the point.
Oh yeah, we definitely
You know what I'm
did
saying?
that.
So,
You
any
know.
shout outs you want, man? I know you gave out a lot, but then you like don't want to forget anybody.
Hey man, I ain't forget nobody, man. Everybody said AMS, you know what it is. Money Making Records, Shooter Bucks,
Yeah.
Team Ken, you know what we doing.
Ken, shout out to Money
shout
Records.
out
Director
OG
Cricket,
Ball.
man. Shout out to Cricket, man.
Shout out to, everybody, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Again, man. The
Dirty
Bridges
Gang,
hip
get this
hop.
money.
The Bridges hip hop. My good friend, my good brother, my heart, Jamal Woolard.
Yeah, we here.
You know what I'm
gang.
saying? AKA Mr. Blu-ray.
Mr. Blu-ray, gravy, baby. Let's
Gravy,
go.
baby. You know what I'm saying? So,
We in the
talking
building.
all that jazz with G Fields, we signing off with the Bridges hip hop. Y'all know what it is. Keep it loud.
That's the cut.
It's a
Yep.
cut.